approach drums from a musical standpoint. I mean, a lot of people think of drums as just rhythm and, you know, beat. Groove is essential, and groove is, like, I would say almost #1 for me, but you know, I try to look at drumming as it is a musical instrument. I mean, it's not just beating the shit out of something. It's like, you know, there are guys who play like that. You know, I've always looked at it as, it's not about drums, it's about the song, you know, and it's about writing for the song, not writing for myself and how fast I can play and how hard I can hit and whatever. It's about doing what really makes the most sense for the other parts and for the song, you know, as a whole. It usually starts with original concepts, usually brought by one of the guitar players. In this case, Lenny brought in the majority of the songs, and some of them are songs he's had for years.
Wandering.
Good track. Great track.
So actually this track dates back a very long time for me anyway. I think I sat and thought about it the other day, and it was probably like as early as maybe 2003 or 2002 when I started writing all the guitar riffs for it, which sounds ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, that's before I was even in the fold.
That's before I even knew Ryan. That's like, I think around the time I met Shaynard. Like that's, yeah, that's a long time ago.
Lenny and I did a lot of arrangement work, and I mean the whole band really got into some of that. I mean, typically he and I hammer through a lot of the part-to-part stuff, and then Dustin will come in as well.
Do you count the face?
Hello.
Our former guitar player Steve brought in some stuff as well. And from there, we laid down all the guitar parts to a click track. Then I was able to really get into the parts and you know, really refine what I was playing and write it as I recorded the demo parts. So I mean, after that, you know, it translates pretty easily over to the finished product when we sit down in the big studio and do it for real. Yeah, Lenny likes to be a part of everything. You know, he he has no problem sitting on a stool and you know, sitting in the studio with me with earplugs on while I record 12 hours of drum parts, and ends up laying on the floor, and I think he likes it. I don't know why, but
overall, the drum recording experience was is really cool for me, because I just get to sit and lay down kind of in the studio as Ryan's kind of coming up with his parts, and every now and then I feel like you just start coming into what feels like the right thing for it. And so at that point I just kind of pipe up and say, hey man, that's awesome. We kind of go back and forth, bounce ideas off of each other until we're both really happy with what's going on. And the thing is, with a drummer as talented and nutty as Ryan, he takes what's already in there and then makes it that much better. And I mean, you couldn't really ask for much more in a creative kind of relationship.
What are those, Dustin?
These are the keys.
The keys to your chastity belt?
You wish.
The keys to my chastity belt?
You'll never find the keys to my chastity belt. That's not true. I won't give that key to anybody. Oh. Damn it. I thought you were on me. Okay. No, come back. Come back on me. Every video of me. I'll do it again. Let me know when. Great. Oh, hi. Now I'm not acting. Okay, this is where we keep the microphones. Yeah, here's the keys. We can get in. Okay, we keep them locked. We don't want them to be stolen, so I put it upside down. That happens, alright? Okay, microphone positive. Okay, you guys want to record drums? Here's the mics. Here, Lenny, zoom in on this.
yeah, this studio that we're using here is phenomenal, and you know, we've been fortunate enough to be able to do our whole record here. It's a great sounding room. I mean, killer mics. Like we basically got to pull out all the stops on this one and record it exactly the way we wanted to. You know, with all the bells and whistles and all, you know, all the gear that we've always wanted to use and everything we've wanted to work with. We actually taped a PZM mic to my chest. And that made for some interesting sounds for sure. We used it too, like it sounds crazy. I broke my wrist, that wasn't fun. I had to track like, oh man, I don't even know what was wrong with me, but I think I probably wasn't sleeping or something like that, and just trying to get it all done, you know, before I had to take off on the road or something, and I pushed myself way too hard, and there was one point where I didn't think I was going to be able to finish, but we just pushed through and, you know, made it happen.
And there goes Ryan. Hard day's work at the studio. You motherfucker. There you go.
Yeah, played perfect. That was great.
And we may as well.
So, brings us to our next part. The end of the song is probably it's my favorite passage on the record, and this whole thing started because of Ryan's. Yeah, that.
That's it.
So
pretty basic. Yeah.
First thing you learn when you step up to a drum kit.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. If you're gonna learn drums, you know, this is something you should start with. You know, it's pretty simple. I'm surprised Ryan didn't want to go all out and put something intricate there. You know, he went back to the rudimentary kind of once around the kit, but it, you know, it worked for the song. It's not bad.